Hey guys, what's up? It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. I know I'm eating. I know. I know you're mad at me. I know. I don't like watching people eat either. Trust me. But I'm hungry. I'm starving. Okay, so today's video is tips for hostel or hotel traveling. All of us, if you're traveling, my fellow traveling people, if you're traveling, you're going to need cheap or affordable or great accommodations depending on what you're looking for. You're going to probably be looking for a wide array of things. So I put together about a list of 10. We'll run through this real quick. I'm not trying to make it a super long video, but I'm going to tell you what I do and what I've learned through the process. I've been to about 20 countries so far, roughly. I don't know. I just got back from Maui, so it's all a blur. So I just booked my hotel. Everybody's going to kill me. I just booked my hotel for 7 nights in Costa Rica, and I did that for 80 bucks. 80 bucks total. That is absolutely after tax, breakfast included, everything. I know, right? That's cool. Okay, so excuse me. Number one, include your breakfast. If it's like 8 or 10 bucks, maybe don't do it, okay? But specifically with this night, I could have gotten it $2 cheaper a day. I could have got it the room for like 7 or 8 days for like 60, 65 bucks. The thing with that is, not only is it going to be cheaper, it's $2, okay? $2. I have a pretty specific meal genre that I eat, but I could make some exceptions and change things around or lift heavy or go through a process of building muscle or whatever I need to do to be able to accommodate myself financially. So usually they have vegetables, they have coffee, just a cup of coffee and something small like a yogurt or something like that can be worth the $2. Okay, it starts your day off with a kick, or 2 or 3 cups of coffee. I mean, that's worth $2, right? So it's going to be cheaper than going out. I can imagine. I haven't been to Costa Rica yet, obviously, but in San Jose, it sounds like it's a little bit more expensive than like Ecuador and places around there like Panama and different places. So you can save probably about $4, $5, $6. I made this mistake in London. I said no to the breakfast. The breakfast was an additional $4. If you didn't buy it when you booked your hotel, you had to pay $6.75. The breakfast was amazing, and I ended up paying $6.75 every day, like literally. So I cheated myself. I lost tons of money by doing that, and not only was it was just a constant kick yourself in the butt type thing. Not only that, it's convenient. You wake up, you have your coffee, boom, start your day. Go on, get your little meal or whatever, and go on and do your thing. You don't have to go look around for a place, find something that looks not sketchy, blah 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 blah. Your accommodations are usually safe. They're run by all kinds of travelers from across the world and stuff like that. This specifically is a hostel. I'm pretty excited for it, and also you do save money if you buy in advance. The next thing is make a short list of the things you need. I know you guys hate me for eating. If you need a pool, if you need workout facilities, if you need Wi-Fi, me, if you need any of those things, I don't care if you're traveling with pets, if you need a smoking room, which is hard to find. Usually those are the ones you can just go to and they don't do internet stuff. Keep that in mind. You have to start using the filters, and actually on hotels.com, that's going to be the one I go to. I don't like Expedia. It's too big. The platform's a pain. I don't like Hostel World, and I've talked about them a little bit in the past, and I think I've leaked up some stuff. But as far as I know, Hostel World is almost always more expensive for hostels than hotels.com. And my theory on that is if you type in hostel, Hostel World comes up. That's going to be the first site. So hotels.com doesn't have the niche as far as the name, so a lot of people don't know that Hostel World is not the only one out there. Hotels.com has usually everyone plus some, and I've saved loads of money with using them instead of Hostel World. And Hostel World makes you put down like a deposit, and if you cancel, they keep your deposit. Hotels.com, I'll talk about that later in a second. So make a short list of the things you need, and Hotels.com does this. I'm a cheap traveler, so it doesn't always benefit me, but I do have one hotel banked. Actually, no, I have 2 hotels banked. So after you book 10 hotels at whatever price they are, say they're $100 a night. You book 10 hotels at $100 a night, which is not hard for a lot of people, okay? 10 hotels at $100 a night. The 11th hotel is free, completely 100%. But be careful. Don't think that's going to happen on that same trip necessarily. Usually it takes about 2-3 days to kick in. You can't buy 11 days and get that 11th day free. You have to wait for the rewards to come. It's usually like 2-3 days. So if you're traveling for a month, you can definitely pile them in there and stuff like that. But you will have to pay for those 10 days and then wait a few for it to click over, which is perfectly fine. I've had no problems with that. And let's just say, so instead of getting, you know, that free one, you could even look at it as you got every room on that $100 list for 10% off. You got 90 bucks per night. So that was cool. So you got that free one, but that works really good. I currently have 2 banked, and after this trip, I'll almost have a 3rd one. But keep in mind, if you are using, oh, by the way, check out the link in the description below for my Hotels.com site. My affiliate link. Which helps me out if you like my videos, if I'm giving you information. If you're going to book hotels, please go through my links. Check out the links in the description below of stuff I use when I travel. Furthermore, if you are buying $10 a night hostels, your 11th one's going to be a $10 a night credit. So it's not going to be that great. Also, super huge tip. If you're using your fancy little cell phone device, and it says you get a 15% off discount per room, per booking. Okay, so if you do that, which it's completely up to you. If you're short on cash right then, boom, it could be an instant thing. But remember, if you do that, you will not get the 11th night free. Okay, those if you use 3 and then you use 7 or whatever, those 3 that you use the discount on for using the app, which is pretty cool, you know, that it does that, but they will not credit your account with the 11th night free. They do not. You can't use both, okay? Only one coupon is good. So it's kind of save now, save later. It's up to you. I like to do it because the reason I'm banking a bunch of them is because $60 a night, I have a $60 one and I think like $20 one, and then a $30. Oh, I just realized I have a $30 credit. Damn, I forgot about that. Because they screwed up on something. They gave me 30 bucks. Anyway, I should have used that. Shit. Okay, so just remember that they don't go hand in hand. You have to use one or the other, which is perfectly fine. You're still saving, and it's all good. The next thing is read the reviews. Okay, usually Hotels.com has their reviews and TripAdvisor reviews, and you could read both. Now, be flexible, like this way. You know what I mean? Like, I just read a review on the hotel I just booked at. The guy's like, the guy barely spoke English, and he wasn't that friendly. And it's like, you're in Costa Rica, dude. You're in a different country. Why are you expecting everybody to speak your language? You know, like, come on. And then, you know, the 10 other reviews were great. They were fantastic. Everybody said, oh my gosh, this was the greatest experience of my life. You know, and you could tell who travels, who doesn't. So definitely, you know, take the majority. If 7 out of 10 are good reviews, maybe those 3 people were just grumpy or they had a bad time, and you can't please everybody. So definitely take it with a grain of salt. The next thing is, and I've screwed this up royally. Somebody I went to Ireland with, I got stuck at the airport. At the freaking airport. It was like 20 miles away from anything. I had to walk like 5 miles to go to the dang freaking gas station to get snacks and stuff like that. It was horrible. It was a beautiful hotel, don't get me wrong, but it was in the worst location in the world. It was literally, listen to this. This is how negative people are. Please. I'm only sharing this with you. I run a kayak rental business out of my house because that's what I do to supplement my income. It says, please stop posting your kayak rental services in for sale by owner category on Craigslist. It is extremely rude and fills this site up with rental offers when people are looking for an item they wish to buy. Very unethical business practice. Post under correct categories. I get these literally daily. Like, dude, just buy a kayak or hit me up. I'll give you a free rental. Like, calm down. Like, and that's actually one of the nicer ones. Like, I've been cussed out. People have called me. They've showed up at my house, and it's like, dude, get a life. Come on. It's not about that. It's Craigslist. Come on. I'm not affecting you. They're mad because they literally sit there and troll on Craigslist 24/7. That doesn't matter. But read the reviews. Check the map, okay? That's what I was saying. Check the map. I got stuck at the airport. You don't want to get stuck. And it was like, for two people, round trip to the city, to Dublin, it was like $60 a day and like 3 hours of travel time. It was a freaking mess. So check the map. Make sure you're within the city. Usually on Hotels.com, it's going to tell you, where to go, where to, right there it's going to say 1.4 miles from city center or whatever. That's what you want to look for. You want to be in walking distance. What are you comfortable with walking? Okay, just in case, because you may go somewhere where they don't have a bus system or they don't have a good transit system or something like that. London, European cities are usually perfectly fine, but as you get into the more desolate areas like third world countries and stuff, you may have difficulties. Or even Ireland was a pain. It depends on the area. Hotels.com lets you cancel up to a certain point, usually about 3 or 4 days before you leave, for free. Okay, a lot of them, the not better deals. The better deals, you have to pay in advance. Okay, not ton of money better, but usually the semi little bit cooler places and a little bit cheaper places will be paying in advance. They want to know that you're going to be there. They know what they got, and they know it's worth it, and they can put that money in the bank, whatever, they're solid. When you pay later, which is you book, but you're just paying at a later time, or you pay at the hotel, or whatever it is, usually don't get the better deals. But they do have that option. I use it a lot. I really do. Usually I'm about half and half. This time I'm like, I never do this. I booked the hostel before I booked the plane ticket because I don't have the money yet. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm going to work hard. And I'm really going to hope for the best, okay? Next thing is, check out the links below. Following that, book early, okay? If you're going, so Costa Rica specifically, the good time to go there is December through April, okay? December through April is the dry season. It's also the extremely busy season, okay? I'm only a few weeks out from that. You definitely need to make sure that you are booking in advance prior to going, okay? I'm not saying panic or whatever, okay? Make sure you delete your cookies, your browser history, blah, 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 because these sites will instill panic in you and make you think that they're running out of hotels when they're not. But in actuality, sometimes they actually are, okay? So be careful with that. Book early. I'd say a month or two in advance to be safe. And if you're going to get the really good deals, really cheap deals, maybe even a little bit further, like 3 or 4 months. That's completely up to you. I'm not that big of a planner unless I'm going on like a month or 2 trip or something like that. Then I'll get a little bit more in depth. Also, book, if you're not sure about a place, you're like, man, this one looks kind of cool. I need to talk with my partner. I need to talk with my friends, or I need to do this, blah, 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 blah. Book a few of them, okay? If you're going early, you're going on there early doing some stuff, book a few of them. Hotels.com has that luxury. I've done it before. I'm not saying rip it apart. You need to be careful because you need to be diligent and you need to make sure you're checking back with it. Set yourself a Google reminder on your phone because if you don't, you're going to get charged. Okay, you need to make sure you're canceling these things. It's pretty easy. I've done it. But if you're not sure about your travel plans, it can be really helpful because you could say, okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to stay in this area or this area, but I'm going to book them both. And then once we decide on the place, or decide on which one we want, or maybe we only going to go half this one, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like you may want to chop it up, switch it up, move it around, and go from there. I hope you guys like our video. Please check out the links in the description below. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Have a beautiful day and go freaking travel. Don't wait till you retire. What? You're not even going to be able to walk. Peace, guys.